back. Today is giving very much
what we won't tolerate.
Period, poo, because we don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
Hanging out the passenger side with his best friend's right.
Trying to
holler at me.
What?
But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about relationship deal breakers. Like, what is something that you just can't deal with a nigga or a bitch or whatever?
A cat.
You know,
Dog.
And one of the things that I can't deal with is I can't deal with a nigga who ain't got shit.
A nigga that ain't got shit.
A nigga who ain't gonna be shit.
And a nigga that ain't shit.
A nigga who gonna want shit.
Damn. Ain't gonna
a nigga
never
who start shit.
So pretty much anything that got to do with shit, you don't even want a nigga who shit. Okay?
Okay, the shit stinks. Period. But no. We are gonna be talking about like our deal breakers, like what is something we can't deal with, like oh, it's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me.
Out the door, bye, scram, all of that. So what is something that deals with a nigga that you just, if you found out or that he bring to the table, you just can't do it?
Period. My number one out the gate, always telling everybody is cheating. That's number one. Like that's a dub, and I understand. Right? Hear me out. There are people who are able to come back from it. Their relationships are so much stronger after they get through it. And no, fuck that. I promise you, everybody post that one nigga. I told everybody, if you, like, don't enter in a relationship with me if you plan on, you know, if you think you go, if you think about another bitch, I don't give a damn.
If you see another bitch,
okay.
If you look at another bitch, I need you like Bird Box when you out in public.
Okay,
like, I don't need you looking at shit.
Summer Walker said, bitch, if it ain't your mama, nigga, you should be blind. Okay? If it ain't me or your mama. Okay? And if we got a daughter, that's it. But other than that, no. So cheating, zero. Because it don't just happen. It doesn't happen. It doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. It doesn't just fucking happen.
And don't. The only way that you can cheat on me and we can come back from it is if you like rich or you paying all my bills. You taking care of me like I don't have. And by taking care of me, I mean I got money to pay. Or the bills is already paid. And I still got money to motherfucking go to Checkers and go out of town.
You and this fucking Checkers. They gonna think you a cheap.
A cheapo.
Okay.
But no, if you know, I honestly, if like I was being taken care of, like not a worry in this world, then I don't know. But you gotta wrap it up. Like don't, you not fucking me, cause like no, if you cheating like that, yeah.
So we just together, but you.
Yeah, just pay these bills and.
Yeah, I mean that would be more so like an arrangement type.
But that's never the case.
Like, yeah, it's never the case. Cause then it'll be with that same thought. It's like okay, well. Yeah, you take care of me, you be doing you, and I'm gonna be doing me. It never works like that. Nah. Never works like that.
It's usually an ain't shit ass, broke ass, fuck ass nigga that y'all letting just run amok. Like
just take your car and drive it all day while you at work. Don't put no gas in it. Ain't got no oil change. Be with you
or stay with his mama. Like,
woo.
Give me a break.
The struggle. Yeah. Okay,
I
miss my grandma ass niggas. Like. Word to Offset. Yeah. So number one for me is cheating. It's because I feel like this, right? In every relationship I've been in, I know when, okay, I'm getting tired of this person. And it's never prompted me to be like, okay, I'm just about to go cheat. It's like, all right, listen, it's not working. Yeah, we need a break. We need to do this. We need to do that. Like, if you cheat, you might as well, nigga, go pack your shit. Go, you might as well do all that shit in one setting. So we ain't even got to go through the dramatics. Baby, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. What did you do?
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Inserts clip.
Bye. 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 Bye.
You know what's wrong
Bye.
Okay.
But okay, so my first one would be a nigga with no ambition. So I'm not super shallow. I don't require that like a man got his own house, all that, because I don't have all of those things just yet.
Okay.
But it's a difference between like just being in a certain place and then just like not having any drive. Like you don't want to do shit. You don't know what you gonna do. You not even thinking about the fucking future or nothing. So it's like I can't.
You just every day is just like you winging it.
You living every day like it's your fucking last, and not in the good way.
Not in a good way. You're like, you don't give a fuck.
I don't need a job. I don't need a car. I don't need money. I don't need stability. Like, no, that shit is like such a fucking turn off. Because it's like, if this is like going to be long term, like, what do you think we about to do? Do you
Who
think I'm about to be
support us?
footing bills?
Yeah.
Like, cause no, I'm trying to be the one that ain't shit, like getting taken care of. Like, I'm not trying to be with no fucking nigga that ain't.
Like, but at least you
busting
got
a
talent.
check.
You talented, so you got ways that you can make
money
like,
without working
But it's
a real
like
job.
motherfucker that wake up. Oh yeah, you text like, "What you doing? Nothing."
Sleep.
Okay, 2 hours later, what you doing? Shit. 3 hours later, what you doing?
Smoking.
Like, whoa, 5 hours later, shit. Just finished eating, playing the game, then back chilling. Like, what?
Like, nigga, okay, so is this your
an
off day? Is this an off day or is this your every day? Cause I cannot. Like, that shit is like spiritually draining.
Yeah.
To, like,
Oh
see
my god,
somebody
it is like.
but
like,
just I don't care.
And so as soon as I start hearing it, it's like, cause I could tell, like, when somebody start talking, and I could tell, like, where they start talking about. Well, I'm looking. I was supposed to have this interview, and then I'm like,
I quit, or they did this.
Yep.
It's always they played me. They did
oh my god,
this.
they played me. They played me. Oh my gosh, that is a thing, and that does not include. Because if you like a entrepreneur or like a illegal entrepreneur, like that's fine as well. It's just I'm talking about somebody that's not doing anything.
Nothing.
You ain't even selling no shoes. You ain't selling no illegal cigarettes.
You ain't boosting. You ain't scamming. Nothing.
Selling no bundles, no flat tummy tea, nothing.
You ain't selling no dick. Like,
Right,
do
damn.
something. Do something.
Yeah, like everybody, it's something you got that somebody gonna pay for.
Yeah.
No, you literally go to sleep at 2 a.m., wake up about 2 p.m., and your day is just consists of the same thing every day. You like go get you a high and ready, or you know, if you got your little stimulus check or something, you probably gonna splurge and get you some Benihana or something.
Okay, some Jordans.
But yeah, it's just like, and back in the day when I was younger, it was like, cause you ever notice though, like the motherfuckers that don't be having shit, they be the freshest niggas. They be dressed and not stressed.
Okay.
Like they don't be stressed about
They be
shit.
slanging that Oscar Mayer.
Got that fire. Come on, let a nigga if you want that Oscar Mayer. Like they be like, I'm like, well, who buying these clothes for you? Like
Okay.
who is footing this bill? Like, and that used to be the bait and switch because you will see somebody dressed a certain way, you like, oh shit, he
got money.
Lo and behold, that motherfucker, he got a nice outfit on with holy fucking Hanes drawers on.
Okay,
and
let
it's
me tell you, it ain't nothing to buy a pair of shoes, a bottle of liquor, so don't fall for the hype.
They got the Hennessy! They got the Hennessy!
Then they got the Hennessy! Fuck! They got the Hennessy!
That is my favorite video on the internet right now. Oh my god.
Please do not be
Don't
fooled
be
by
hurt.
the Tequila Azul because they got their stimmy.
Okay.
Their baby mama gave them some of that.
Got they unemployed.
refund. You got that unemployee.
And I ain't knocking it because I lived very lavishly off unemployment last year.
Not
But
lavishly. But you know what I'm saying? You
out.
had to have had a job in order to, well, most people, because some of y'all going to jail.
shit, even if you scamming, like I said, you got to be doing something. Like, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Period, poo. You know what I'm saying? And you know, listen, capitalism. Hey, I support you. Do what you got to do to stick it to the man. But I ain't talking about them niggas. I'm talking about the ones that ain't doing shit.
And they ain't got a plan to do
I'm
shit.
talking about they trying to get some money to get, or I gotta get some, or you got a car? Yeah, but it's
In the
broke
shop.
down. It's in the shop. Well, you don't have a car. Then.
Like where?
Where is it? Where is it? Where's it?
Where is your scooter?
Where is it?
Where is
it's
it?
your scooter.
Thing to happen. Where is your scooter? Where is your scooter? Where is it?
Never seen it. Never seen you driving nothing before. Like, no. So that's the type that we talking about right there. Okay. So that's a good one. Mine is, it kind of goes in line with that. My second one is somebody that's always talking about what they want to do and don't, like, you're not making any progress
Or what they used to do.
Yeah,
What they
okay.
used to have.
Yeah, that too. Like, it is so off-putting because it's like, I love ambitious people, yes. However, you also have to, we're
doing
adults
something right now.
Yeah, like, so, everything that you've said, nothing has happened. It's like, okay, oh yeah, me and my homeboy over here, we're gonna start a record
open a
label.
studio.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
nigga, so when my motherfucking car break down, I need my motherfucking feet done, and I need a haircut, line up. I need my heat turned back on. Like, what you gonna do for that right now?
bitch. Why your heat done got turned off? That is not nobody else.
I need all that right now. So like, what can you do for me right now? Like, I can't count on next year or the year after that. Like, yeah, I definitely agree. What
Like,
we gonna do?
Yeah, like it is such a turn on to me when people are like they say like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and it could be something small, and then they do it, or they actually have a plan, and they're able to like articulate to me like, this is what I'm gonna do to get there. Like some people just pull shit out of their ass, and it's like, okay, so what is the first step? You sit up here telling me, oh, I'm about to get into flipping houses. Okay, what do you even know about the market right now? What capital do you have set aside to buy said houses with? You can do it because you can get houses for $1,000, but like, what's your plan? Are you
Right, show me you know what you talking about.
And then it's always my homeboy, my cousin, somebody got a hookup, and it's like as soon as people start talking like that, I be instantly like
nope, it ain't gonna happen. Right.
But and then you gotta be leery of the ones who be talking like, cause there are some they talk a good game though, and they will have a job, they'll have a regular job, and they be talking, and then you like months go by, years go by, you like,
what about that business?
Nothing you said you was going.
What about that scamming you was supposed to start?
Yeah, you ain't done shit. Like this dude had me like, he was saying like he wants to get his credit and stuff back on track, and I was like, okay, you know, like I'm gonna give you some pointers and stuff to help you. And then I look up and he like, I'm like, okay, so you supposed to have saved this much money. Well, yeah, but I think I'm gonna take a trip instead. Okay, so you're not serious about getting your credit. And one thing, you're not gonna waste my time sitting up here looking like
my resources.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I'm trying to literally help you, and I'm taking time out. This is not just like some I just shot you a few articles. Like I'm actually helping you, and you like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then laughing about the shit. Like, and then I'm sitting over there going over your house, and you got fucking rent due notices, and I'm like,
no.
Okay, like what the fuck is this? And 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 2 is 4. What the fuck is this?
Then what is this shit?
What the fuck is
the
this?
Math ain't math.
The math ain't math.
It ain't.
So it's like you start setting in, and you like, oh, okay, I see. You're a dreamer. You dream.
About my face. Yeah, so dream on, dreamer, cause the
love
dream
don't
of us
live
together
here anymore.
Yeah,
okay. Money pay these bills.
Yeah, ain't no. We ain't talking about what used to be or what's gonna be. We talking about what is, what's now.
What's now?
Okay.
Period.
Working in leaks. So my second one is, and this one is like really annoying. A relationship deal breaker for me. I cannot deal with somebody who is like too self-absorbed or too self-centered, especially a man, because that is like a huge turnoff. Like you can't be too into yourself. You can't think that you're better than everybody or that you know everything. Like open your ears. Be willing to learn.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Nope.
Like it's just, and this actually happened like last week. Like I said, I'd be on a dating app, and I ended up coming across this man, and he was like 40. His pictures was nice, like dressed up, suited and booted, all of that. And so I'm like, okay. So we talking, and we, you know, the conversation gets to going. He started talking about like history and his family, like bloodline, all of that.
Okay.
You know,
educate me, Daddy.
Okay, tell me some stuff. Tell me some stuff I don't know.
Please,
I was talking about like one of my goals for the this year is to like buy a house or something like that, or possibly like rent an apartment, because I feel like that's something everybody in their 20s should experience. And he like, oh no, don't rent an apartment. Like get you a house for this, or you know, try not to take out a mortgage. Try to do. It was something he said, but I'm like, oh, so he was like educating me.
Okay.
But the more the conversation went on, I know this is kind of trash of me to feel this way, but it's like it was just me. I did this.
Oh yeah.
When I was 21, I didn't do that.
Yep.
I had 60 cars at this point.
Yep.
I bought this one car, got tired of it. Like,
Yeah. Yep. And then it's at that point where you like, this nigga lying. Something
either you lying or like
something ain't add up.
Please.
Either you're lying or you had this shit before and now you're a bum and now you're trying to like, cause when I see you in real time, none of that shit is gonna be like accurate. So you gotta tell me about how it used to be, and you like spewing all these like facts so that I can be like,
oh my god, he got money.
Like
he's smart.
No, don't work like that.
I mean, he was just going and going. Like I couldn't even get a word in.
Like, well,
eventually, I just started saying, "Oh my god, wow, like that's crazy."
Oh shit.
eventually I just started being like, oh wow, that's crazy, that's nice, that's cool. Like yeah, because when I worked here, you know, I didn't take any shit. I told them this is what it is, and this one guy, it was just like
Oh, really?
me, just so
He been a boss.
into his, okay, just too into himself, and I'm just
Okay.
like, that's cute. Like I want conversation,
That's
all
cool,
of
whatever.
that, but it's a limit to it. Like
It's given you're doing too much and you're trying too hard. And if you got all this, why you on this dating app? Because it seemed like you would be the
why
perfect
you ain't
catch.
chose? Why
You
you ain't
should
chose?
have been chose up. Okay, no, it don't work like that. And that's the thing. Like, so me and my friend was recently talking about like how people try to like portray this image so bad that it's like you can't even fully be yourself. Like, it's nothing wrong with being like, hey, like back in the day I used to hustle, I did this,
Yeah.
I lost it all, and now I'm rebuilding. I got a lot of wisdom, but I'm still learning too. Like, you're coming at me now, and then also
Just
with your
laying it
age, he
all-
like, oh, he a young little nigga, so I
Yeah.
could probably like, no, like it don't work like that. Like, I love a person that can like educate me, but not to the point of where it seems
Like I start to feel
like,
bad about myself.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
damn,
like I'm doing everything wrong.
like I don't know this, or I'm like feeling scared. Like should I even ask him? Like what is
yeah.
that? What type
He'll
of?
be like, oh, he's uneducated. Like,
yeah,
no,
like I just.
okay, yeah, you're also like of a certain age, but you're on here with like just like I'm on here,
Just like the rest of us. So it ain't nothing wrong with like, you know, celebrating your accomplishments or
Yeah.
even like paying it forward and sharing that information with other people. But it's like a thin line because that is like, it's not cute and it's very annoying to just be like, so me,
Yeah.
like 24/7.
That is not. I don't know what type of person would find that like attractive though. I guess maybe another self-centered, like vain type of person, but like
That would be like button heads.
yeah, like
all
how would
day.
y'all even get that that shit off? But then also why he probably single, like because a grown ass
too
person
good
is
for
not.
me.
Yeah, they're
Like it shouldn't even matter. Like
I don't care. What you doing now?
I don't.
What
Okay,
you doing
or
right
are
now?
you gonna send me some of this fortune and
Exactly.
loan me one of these cars?
Exactly.
And open this non-mortgage, whatever the hell
Yeah,
that
invest
is.
in me, baby.
Yeah.
Invest in me.
Since you got it like that.
You know, you got the blueprint. I'm the face.
It's at your fingertips. Give it to me.
Help me, baby. But no, like people just be talking, and it's not just niggas, because girls do it too.
Mhm.
Like, oh well, I used to do this and I
had
used to
3
do
Chanel
that.
bags.
Yeah.
And my cousin, her hair was like so long, like that it was touching her back. And my sister, her baby daddy just bought her 2 houses. And my cousin, I'm about to go to her birthday party. It's gonna be at the fucking force. Like,
Sis, okay.
Okay.
How are you?
Right.
How's your mental
Or
state?
what about me? Like, ask me what my sister got. Or what my baby daddy do. Like, damn. But yeah, I can't do it.
And that's how you know right there, where it's like, yeah, and it's like, for me, I've been able to like really spot out shit so quickly, and I love it. So I can move right along. Like, I'm like, I just smiling like,
Toodaloo.
oh, okay, that's what's up. Nice. Wow.
Great. I am
Okay.
so proud.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
Okay.
Here you go, sis. What's
Delete.
your third one?
Delete. Okay, so this is like a more recent discovery, but this is personal. Like for me, I am a very, I wouldn't say an alpha female, but I am a very like, strong-willed female. I'm a type A personality, so I can't really entertain somebody who's weak. Like, and when I mean weak, I mean, okay, so you can be equally yoked with someone. I'm turned up a lot, right? So not weak in like, okay, they're quiet or they're laid back. Like, no, like quiet and laid back is cool. I'm talking about somebody that's gonna like let me like run all over them. Like,
Right.
I can't. It's just not gonna work. It's
What Jill Scott say? If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
And that is just about the way it sums it up. I will, till I'm blue in the face, be like, ain't no nigga about to tell me, but
Shit.
But if a nigga gonna tell me,
You got to lay that.
nigga
You gotta
gonna
put that
tell
pen
me,
hand
right?
down.
And you gotta know the way, right? I'm not looking for no overly aggressive motherfucker that's
No.
like, cause that's never. You gotta know how to
Assert your dominance without
just in a
being
very
aggressive, like you said. Yeah.
Okay, come on, we about to go there now. Okay. I don't go to sleep till like 3. It's 12, but okay.
But I lay
I'm
down.
coming.
I'm a cook.
I'm a clean. Like, yeah, like that. Not, okay. Oh, this is what we about to do. Okay, Kim. All right, well.
Whatever you say.
Where you say, where you want to go? Like, no, plan something.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to be the one responsible for everything. So that, to me, like, I know for a fact going forward, I'm like looking and I'm like, okay, if I mention things, it's like, okay, I'm trying to see if you're taking heed to those things. And it's like, or taking note, like you said. But if it's just like, oh, well, I was just waiting on you to, like, and I can spot that quickly. And I'm like, great. Like, okay, good. Because I already know the type of nigga you are. And that's fine. That some people, it works for somebody. It ain't going to work for me. That's definitely a deal breaker. Just somebody who is not assertive. Someone who is just like, always like, I get you, you know, happy wife, happy life, or happy girlfriend, happy whatever. Like, it's just like, but you gotta be like, put your foot down sometimes, and like, no, bitch, we ain't doing that, or I'm not, at least.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You might be mad in the moment, but you will get over it.
Yeah,
like,
right. It's like, what you want to eat?
Like, okay, I guess I'll listen to him this time.
This time, right? But I definitely be talking my shit though. Like, you ain't my daddy. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. But okay.
Like, I listen though. One
time.
time.
But this one time. I'm about to write this down in my notes app so I remember the day when I let you tell me what to do.
At 7:45 on December 15th, you told me what to do and I let you.
And I let you. Motherfucker, we visit this back in March. I mean, again in March. But yeah, so that's one. That's my third one right there.
Okay then. These is good.
They are.
Okay.
We relationship experts.
Period. Like, come to us, sit on our couch, but pay.
Please do.
Cause ain't shit free.
$100 hour.
But so we on number 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my ass losing count after fucking 2.
It's 20.
A relationship deal breaker, and especially today in 2021, is I cannot deal with somebody who is not. So these 3 things I kind of go hand in hand, but like culture, or who doesn't have like a politic or an opinion.
Yeah.
So like anybody who really don't know how to code a conversation, like I should be able to bring up anything, and you should have like something to say about it, or at least if you don't, you know, ask me what I'm talking about.
Questions.
Yeah, look it up and just like, oh yeah, okay, well this is how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, this is like probably the most unattractive, because this is what I be trying to do with niggas. I be trying to like, you know, get to like a deeper, you know, just
I don't want the surface. I want to know what your brain, what's going on in here.
What's going up there? Like, even if we talking about something as simple as and trash as like celebrities, like,
tell
me what you think. Have an opinion on something. Like, have a politic, because like the most unattractive thing for a man is like one that don't stand for nothing, or who don't believe in shit. Like, oh, I don't care about Black Lives Matter. I don't care about the water crisis and what is it? I think Mississippi right now. Yeah. Or I don't care about what's going on in Texas.
Texas,
I
don't
Katrina. Care about the election. Like,
like I don't know. Like, okay, so what do you care about?
What are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
Or are you just trying to fuck?
Because it's probably it, you know. And you know, hey, listen. That won't be a relationship. Like, we know we won't be working towards anything. But it's like, yes, I totally agree with that. It's just like,
you gotta believe in something. And that's just so like sexy to me. Like, just listen to him like go. Like, listen to him talk. Like, he not letting up. He know what the fuck he talking about. Because there's a lot of men that talk and they don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about.
No.
That's a turn off too. But like a man who is just like educated, smart, and you know, think something on something. Like, give me something.
That's that pushes all the buttons right there where it's like, okay.
Yeah, like that's something like that. So you know how people ask like, what are those like non-sexual things that like turn you on? And it is like a nigga that read like that is smart.
And I'm not like to talk a lot.
Me
so
some
somebody
shit I don't
that
know
I
about.
could be sitting there just like
listening, like just look at
send
them go.
me something, sending me videos, sending me articles, sending me just like shit that they know is that I'm number one gonna be interested in. But that is like a love language right there as well. Like somebody had said, like sharing your playlist with me is like a love language.
Yes.
It's like it is, because it's like, let me let you into my world of how I get through shit, like how I get through the day, what gets me going. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that shit is it's crazy. Like,
I love it.
I love it.
And it's like, it make me not like settle. Like, it's not enough to just text me, what you doing? Oh, working. Oh, like all day. Like that's not. It just ain't going. Eventually, that shit is gonna get old, and I'm gonna just like stop fucking responding.
Like, bye.
So either find something to talk about, stand in it, stand on it,
okay,
or get the fuck out my face.
Cause you ain't gonna stand up in it if you can't stand on it.
Period. But yeah, that's my third one.
Okay, moving forward. All right, so my fourth and final one. this gonna take it to the shallow end. Well, I can't say shallow end, right? Like
because that's real. I already know where this is going.
You know where it's going?
I do.
That's just the SEX. Like it gotta be hidden. Like I feel like you can have the greatest connection with somebody in the world. Y'all can be like
all the conversations.
All the conversations. He can be smart. You can be smart. He can be ambitious. You can be ambitious. Y'all can be doing shit. Y'all can be building. And if the sex is not hitting or nothing, baby, we friends. Yeah. You a childhood friend. Like
send me your playlist. Like, and that's where like if you want to be my friend, like you definitely gotta like come with some other shit that's gonna keep me engaged. Because if the sex bad, no.
It's like that it can't. It just won't, right? So, but a part of that is also being like now as an adult, able to talk about things and feel things out, right? If you just one track mind person, it's like okay, missionary, bam, 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 we're done. Like, cause whack sex, you can start off whack, and if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to try things, it can evolve, right? But a lot of men are not really like they're like
trying to hear it.
I've been
they
fucking
think what
bitches
they
since
doing.
I was 14, and it's like, no, like that is not the way it works at all. Like if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to like put forth the effort, then yeah, like it could evolve. But I'm saying if it's gonna be whack and it's staying whack and it's ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of that, like you know, I feel like a lot of sex, especially when it's with somebody new, like it might just be bad because you got to get comfortable with that person. So you know, it's a difference though. Like you know when just somebody is just like trash at it, and then there's some people that's like, okay, I'm not really comfortable, or do you like this? Do you like that? So like in those cases, like you can reconcile that. But no,
when it's somebody that's just off the bat, because even those people that be like, oh well. Or they be bragging on this shit, bragging on it, like, oh yeah, and then again, it's like, I thought you said that
this was gonna be like
putting bitches asleep and you
hog tying and like, I don't feel hog tied.
And you gave me 3 pumps and now we done, and it's like, well, now you're done, and I'm just up here like,
feeling sad and lonely.
Cause I feel alone.
Yeah, that's a good one because, like she said, it might be like a little shallow, but no, it's not because it's like you can, like you said, you can have all the conversation in the world, but it's like when I first see somebody or when I first meet somebody, that is where my mind goes first. Like I might not act on it, but it's just like, what can he do, or how big is it, or just so on and so forth. So what that mouth do? Period. So you got to be hitting on something like period.
Something, yeah. So that was my final one, though. So go ahead. What's your?
I'm loving this so far. So my final one is I cannot fuck with no nigga who don't listen or who like gaslight and like stuff like that. Ooh. So like if every time I
very much Malcolm.
Every time I bring something up or like anytime I like try to talk about something, it's being like flipped on me, or oh well I don't understand this, or I don't you just overreacting, or you just doing
crazy.
this, or you crazy, like stuff like that, because people are quick to say like communication is key, but I actually think the opposite, comprehension is key. Because you can communicate some shit to it ain't nothing to say how you feel.
It ain't nothing.
But if it's not registering and if it's not being received, like what really is the point?
What is the communication? Yeah, you have effectively communicated to me what you're trying to say, and I have effectively communicated to you, but it's literally one ear and not the other. Right. So yes, comprehension is key.
Even if you don't agree. Because and I've always been like this, like people, I don't really get into it with people for real, but it's like anytime somebody has ever told me how they feel, like even if I don't agree, or I'd be like, oh, like that's wow, like I will always try to like see it or put myself in
from
a
different vantage
point of view.
Yeah.
like put myself in your shoes. I don't have to go through certain situations. I don't need like a lot of relationship experience to realize like, okay, sis, this ain't something you will want to deal with, or you know, so
yes. Like when people like you wouldn't know because you ain't never been married, or you ain't never like you don't gotta be a fucking rocket science or to have been in that to understand that this shit ain't right.
Because I feel like we done both gave each other like plenty of advice. So,
Hell
like, I don't know what it's like to be married, and she don't know what it's like to be gay and dating, or
exactly.
like, you know, all of that. So no, just being able to like understand people and listen, like listen and comprehend.
Are you hearing me?
Are you hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No, you're not.
You're not.
Because you're too busy
waiting
for
to
your
respond.
response.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like it. I do not like
that's
it.
a good one. Yeah. Because that is actually a lot of people in general.
Yeah.
Self-included, sometimes I have been just like so much on the defense. Like, I don't really give a fuck what you trying to say. You gonna hear what I'm trying to say.
Like, I know you're right, but I'm still, I mean, we are human. But it's like, if you just can't ever, like, just empathize with me or see shit from my point of view, it's like...
Or even when I'm like, hey, we need to talk, and it's like, oh,
talk about what?
You don't even know what the fuck I'm about to say.
I feel like you were rude to me. Like, I wasn't rude to, like, maybe you weren't, but if I feel like that, that's how I feel. You can't change that, and you can't make me feel bad for feeling like you made me feel
you always feeling something. Yeah, because I'm a human. The fuck? I ain't no fucking
That's
robot.
the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life.
The fuck?
Like, why you always in your feelings? Or like, no, I'm not. You just not trying to hear me.
And you bringing out the worst in me. So it's over.
Done.
I'm dumping your ass.
Fork in your black ass.
Period.
Char grilled.
And that's on what?
Rihanna.
Okay.
Yeah, we just want to come and share with y'all some of the shit we can't deal with, cause it's way more that it's more where that came from.
Oh baby.
Okay.
It's about 11. It's time for his throw baby time.
Rock the mic. Let me stop. We just want to come on here and share some of our relationship deal breakers. And, you know, comment below. Tell me what is something you just can't fucking, I just cannot. I cannot, Stevie. I cannot.
Yeah, you know, let us know what y'all not dealing with, what y'all not putting up with. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit that y'all didn't deal with in the past.
And you won't no more.
Ain't doing it again.
Cancel.
Period.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.